sure did not feel like getting ready today, so I didn't. Wearing the same old stuff, my comfy clothes. Love a good pullover. Welcome to the Wild West. I am Tracy. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I wanted to talk about creating in the coach. Someone asked me if I like to create in the coach, and I do. I love to create in the coach. But the last time I officially created in the coach was in April, and it was right before our cat Ezekiel went missing. And so I was doing what I love, creating with my cat in the coach in April. I was drawing and watercoloring the poppy, the red poppy, because in the spring, I love it when my red poppies come up and I get super excited. So then I decided, well, I'll go draw a picture of my poppy. So this was the last thing I created in my art journal in the coach, was the poppy. And then days after, Ezekiel went missing, and I decided I am not going inside my coach because it reminds me of Ezekiel, and I get sad when I sit in the coach and his little presence isn't near me. So the good news is Ezekiel came back, and if you've been following me for a time, you know my little buddy went missing for 47 days. I went on a trip, and when I came back, he was gone. And I was so sad and heartbroken, but I never ever gave up. I have a video on here talking about how I never gave up, and I actually journaled about him several days in my journal before he ended up coming back. It wasn't that journal, it was this journal. And I had little stories about him and about my faith of him coming back, like writing that I knew he was coming back. I had dreams about him. And then he came back, and then I drew that he came back. And this is me also sketching about cats, because I never gave up. I'm just going to say I never gave up on Ezekiel. And now I can create in here again because he's back. Miracles happen. He's a magic little kitty, and the miracle of him coming back came to be. But I wanted to talk to you about my first art journal. I have 4 right now. This one's full. This one's full in all regards. And these 2 have room. Now, I'm very new to art journaling. I took it up. Basically, I started it when our first son moved to San Francisco because I was depressed. And my thing is, I like to say, and it is true for me, that art heals. Because when I'm making art and creating, I get lost in everything, and I don't have time to be depressed and sad because I'm focused on what I'm doing. And that's what I love about creating, is that it takes you away to another place, takes me away to another land. And I really just focus on what I'm doing in that moment. I love to play music when I create art, and I just sit and I listen to the music and I get lost in what I'm doing. And it's just a beautiful healing process. I quit my job in December, the very end of December, in 2022, and in January 2023 was my very first day off. Well, in October, before I quit my job, there was an opportunity that came up for me to take an art journaling class. And there's a beautiful story that goes with this. I never want to invest money in things that I want to do. I feel like I don't know why, I feel guilty. So paying the $420, I clearly remember how much the class was. It was $420. I felt guilty paying for it, but you know what happened? It's so crazy. I got a check in the mail from my dentist from like 5 years ago. I must have overpaid, and I got a $400 check in the mail, and I only had to come up with a little bit more, $20 more, to join this class. So it was like my sign to join the class. I did. I'm so glad I did. I was nervous driving there. I remember calling my mom on the way there, crying. I literally was crying. I'm so nervous, Mom. What did I do? Why did I sign up for this art class? I'm so nervous. People are going to see that I really can't draw, and I'm going to feel silly, and why am I doing this? I'm glad I did it. We actually made this journal. We bound it together. It was in October, so I chose the pumpkin guy. And I'm so proud of this because I did something very, very brave. I am very introverted, so being with a group of people that I didn't know was step number 1 hard. Number 2, just getting myself out there because I have a lot of insecurities about my drawings and art. I just like to do it because it makes me feel good. So showing it with other people was really challenging. But the very first thing she had us do, this wasn't the first thing, this the first page she reserved, draw your art supplies. So I drew my art supplies. She had us do all these exercises like close your eyes, and this is my self-portrait with my eyes closed. This is dual drawing, where you draw with two hands and you mirror it. I don't know if there's a favorite thing I had in here. Oh, I liked this guy. I like to this was drawing upside down. This was an upside down drawing. This is an original by me. I watched a movie, and what movie was it? It was some old movie, and the lady's shirt had all these eyeballs on it, and for the time period I thought that is really epic, and so then it inspired me to draw this lady. And this is ink blobs that ended up looking like a dog. It's actually upside down in my journal, but it looks like a dog, so I made a dog out of that. It's just so much fun to just make things, right? This is Christmas. My niece and nephew, they're actually coming today. Theodore and Juju. They're coming today to visit. So anyway, art journals are fun. I'm glad I took the class. There could be more I could say about it, but today I just want to create. So this video is going to be short. I'm going to sit inside Ivy Moon, and I'm going to just listen to music, and I'm going to create because I'm exhausted. This week has made me tired, and my reward to myself will be creating in the coach. So until next time, peace, love, and keep creating, keep going. Yeah, keep creating and keep going.